Hi, I'm Derek Sutherland from Shadowsoft, and today I'm here to talk to you about the different offerings of OpenShift provided by Red Hat, which is a industry standard version of Kubernetes, and the different components that are provided by each version of the OpenShift platform. So first of all, what are the three different offerings and how do they vary in comparison to other offerings in the market? Well, first of all, we have the OpenShift Kubernetes Engine, or OKE. Second, we have OCP, or OpenShift Container Platform, which many of you are familiar with today. And lastly, we have OCP Plus, which is a new offering by Red Hat that provides a lot more robust features that you may be interested in as an enterprise customer. So what do all three of these offerings mean and how do they vary with the market? First of all, the OpenShift Kubernetes engine is most comparable to generic Kubernetes engines you see in the market. We're talking about EKS, AKS, GKE, any of the different offerings that are out there. However, the OpenShift Kubernetes engine is built upon not only industry standards, but security best practices to ensure that you have the best and most safe experience throughout the environment. For example, the Log4j vulnerability everyone is astutely aware about right now has been patched within a matter of days with the OKE offering. Second, we have OCP. OCP refers to the OpenShift Container Platform, which has a many series of robust features that are not traditionally offered throughout the ecosystem. What we're talking about here is things like a developer console, really an administrative console, and then supported features that make Kubernetes more of what it's required to run in an enterprise, such as an ingress controller via the OpenShift router, a service mesh platform built on Istio, and various other components that you find within an ecosystem that is related to Kubernetes that you're going to ask for support around, such as logging or monitoring. Now, if you're comparing what's out in the ecosystem to OCP, you'd really be looking at a series of tools that you would have to either install manually yourself into the platform and then provide support for, or sometimes you'd have to build something from the ground up. For example, the developer console is not a feature that you can find anywhere else other than in the OpenShift Container Platform as it stands today, which makes it really easy to plug in things like your IDE, whether it be IntelliJ or Eclipse, to this OpenShift Container Platform, allowing developers to have easy access to the tooling built in. But what is OCP Plus and how does it vary in comparison to these solutions? Well, all these solutions build on each other. So everything inside of OKE is carried into OCP. Everything in OCP is carried over into OCP Plus. But OCP Plus offers a wide variety of features that you cannot get anywhere else, especially when we're talking about from a cost savings perspective. Some of these features include runtime protection, which can be thought of as close similarity to intrusion detection in most normal platforms via a new acquisition they made with a company called StackRox. In addition to that, we also get compliancy checking via the Red Hat Compliancy Operator. We also have policy enforcement via OPA at a global scale. And other robust security features, in addition to many data science tools that are going to make you have the ability to use OpenShift in such a way that you'll be able to run data science workloads seamlessly throughout your environment. So why does this matter? Why do all these features matter? The truth of the matter is, Kubernetes engine, as we've described in previous videos, is really a software-defined data center for microservices specifically, but a software-defined data center nonetheless. When we're looking at the OpenShift Kubernetes engine and all the other pieces to the puzzle that it provides, ultimately what we're looking at is all the different features that are required to make this an actual software-defined data center. If we just start with OKE, or we take a Kubernetes engine that's off the marketplace, there's many other tools you're going to want to add. It's not that OKE and these other tools aren't important. They are as an entryway solution for most organizations. But when an organization wants to run a productionized based system for enterprise workloads, OCP is really going to provide all of the features you need out of the box with only one support company to have to call. Meaning that ultimately, if you have an issue, you aren't going to have to triage multiple support companies to figure out who's going to fix your problem and when it's going to get addressed, adding more complexity and time to the problem that you already have. So what's the other benefit of this? All this is bundled in at one price that ultimately lets you purchase all of this for only on a per node basis as it relates to your worker nodes. In other words, your control plane nodes and infrastructure nodes, you don't have to worry about paying for. And there is one additional feature that I didn't add up here that is quite important. Additionally, you also get data. And by that I mean the data system that allows you to put storage inside of your environment. This is provided by Rook and Ceph, but this is just another piece of the puzzle that is going to be required to let OCP Plus be able to enable you as a customer to have a true enterprise built, fully robust and ready solution for running workloads in production. I'm Derek Sutherland from Shadowsoft, and these are the 3 offerings that Red Hat provides for Kubernetes. Thank you.